EA Sports, in partnership with the United States Golf Association, so proud to spotlight golf's best amateur talent from around the globe. Today, we bring you coverage from this opening round. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend, and we take a look at the leaderboard here in round one. A number of folks in contention, including our leader. We head out to the course as we pick up the action on the tee at the par 4 fourth. Well, that is right and way offline. And that ball definitely slowed up a bit. It'll wind up coming down in the heavy rough. And what a pleasure it is now to welcome Notah Begay III, four-time winner on the PGA Tour. Notah, this was you, not that, well, I mean, it was a fairly long time ago, pal. But you know what it's like, right? You're starting out, you're an amateur, and she obviously has big dreams. What's your advice to a player in this spot?
Well, just to sort of stay to your strategy, I think the hard thing is with all the anticipation and the excitement around this performance and trying to make your way to golf's highest level, these young ladies have to really focus on what's gotten them to this point and really go out there and focus on their execution.
Look out, that ball's OB, and that'll be a one-shot penalty. Now playing 4 after going OB on that previous shot. And that a surprise, given the hot start to the round. That ball going to be ruled out of bounds. Time to just pick up and move on to the next hole. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, she's left herself 120 yards to this flag. Pin on the right-hand side, so plenty of room to the left of it.
That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Okay, that should be inside of 10 feet. Not too bad. Right about 9 feet here to the hole. Got that up too high, and it didn't want to come back. Okay, that one brushed in for bogey here at the 5th, and she'll drop to 3 over. Okay, safely aboard. Iona's down there. She's had a good look. This for birdie.
Well, the majority of this movement is in the first 2/3 of this putt from right to left, and then it will straighten up towards the hole.
Yeah, that's good pace. Just a little offline, but not too bad from that far away. Safely in for par here at the 6th. And she'll hold on at 3 over par. We head away from the coast now due east as we come to the par 4-7. A big wide fairway should make the tee shot manageable, but from there, this 3-tiered clover-shaped green provides a lot of opportunities for 3 putts if that approach wedge is not dialed in. Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. And that will make it onto the putting surface, but ultimately, not a real good shot. This one's going to need to carry some pace with it. A long one for birdie, back up the slope. Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And she's going to stay at +2. One last look at the leaderboard, Frank. Our featured golfer down, but not out after day 1.
Yeah, they might have to take the...
EA Sports, in partnership with the United States Golf Association, so proud to spotlight golf's best amateur talent from around the globe. Today, we bring you coverage of the second round. Well, if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. We've currently got a tie at the top at 5 under par. Yeah, that's a beauty there to get this second round underway. We'll get right out to the action here as we head to the tee at the par 4 first. So after the big drive, this, a short approach to the par 4. That's a high-quality shot right there. 4 feet, all that's left for birdie. Yeah, that's a good putt. It's a birdie here at 1. And she'll crawl back to 1 over for the tournament. On now to the second here at Bandon Dunes, a long par 3 coming in at 220 yards, and it is every bit of those 220 as well, as it can play up to 30 feet uphill depending on the tee box. Fortunately, shots that run long do have a tendency to funnel back down. That one safely on the putting surface. We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
Yeah, and it would be easy to leave this one short because we're going back up that hill with just the slightest bit of movement from left to right.
Oh, do that from way downtown. That's in for birdie here at 2. That's going to get her back to level par for the tournament. We head to the third now, our first par 5 at 563 yards. Bunkers appear to be scattered on either side of the fairway, so accuracy is a must. This green is definitely reachable in 2, but it does run nearly 50 yards from front to back, so if your approach isn't on target, you could be left with a putt of better than 100 feet. Uh-oh, that's not going as intended. And that one coming in too hot. It kicks off the fairway and right into the heavy stuff. Safely back into the fairway. That was the job at hand, and it's a good end result. Okay, not too bad there. Right around 6 feet here for birdie. Okay, nicely done. That's in for birdie here at 3. And she's going to move into red figures at 1 under par. Next up, we reach the par 4 fourth, measuring out at 443 yards. The bunker left of the fairway complicates things a bit, and it is easy to run a tee shot right through the fairway. But if you do wind up in the short grass, the approach shot is one of the most panoramic in golf. So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough. And a big mistake in an otherwise sterling round, as that ball, I believe, is going to be declared OB. It is on the green, but that will be a tough putt on the way. Now a 7-footer. Yeah, that's good roll. And that in for a 6 here at the par 4. And she's going to fall back down to even par. So for our featured golfer, Frank, it is on to the weekend. Who knows, if you get out early on Saturday, try and post a number, see what happens.
Exactly. This
EA Sports, in partnership with the United States Golf Association, so proud to spotlight golf's best amateur talent from around the globe. Today, it's live coverage of the 3rd round. Rich Lerner here in our tower overlooking the 18th green. Frank Nobilo is by my side. Out on the course, we've got Nota Begay III and Iona Stephen as we check the Saturday leaderboard. That one is gone, OB. So playing the 3rd shot right now after having gone OB. Ooh.
had to take the boxing gloves off on that one. No touch whatsoever, and this is a long, long putt coming back.
Facing 29 feet. Nope. That will be a 3 over on the scorecard for this hole. Time to pick up and move on. We come now to the 13th, a 553-yard par 5. This hole reachable in 2. You may need to get lucky, though, on your drive, as rolling dunes could leave you with an uphill flyer lie or a tough downhill shot to contend with. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
This will slide a bit right. It's for birdie. Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. And with it, she'll get a stroke back. On to a tough one now. The par 4 14th listed at 390 yards. Hot bunkers are the worry here. There are 5 of them to contend with all told, and none are easy outs. The green is a narrow one as well, with a good amount of tilt from back to front. And that is not the spot to be. It'll take some effort from this buried line, but a chance now to still reach this green in two. Just a little beyond the hole, but pretty handy right there. 9 feet left here for birdie. Another rolled in there. Birdie's now at 13 and 14, and she'll get a stroke back. On now to the final par 3 on the course, the 15th, listed at 206 yards. Don't be lulled to sleep by the sound of crashing waves and seagulls. This hole can bite you, especially if you don't avoid that front right bunker, the deepest on the course. Oh, do you believe it? Right off making birdie, this tee shot at the very next hole. Out of bounds. Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
Time to pick up and move on. Frank, this was supposed to be moving day for our featured golfer, but instead they were moving in the wrong direction. An over par round.
Yeah.
EA Sports is proud to present continuing coverage of the world of golf. Today, live coverage comes your way of the final round. Well, we have already seen 3 scintillating, sometimes spectacular rounds of golf. By the time twilight comes calling later today, we will have a champion as we check the Sunday leaderboard. We're looking at a tie at the top at 7 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer, probably relegated to also-ran status, entering play here a full 7 shots off the pace. Let's head out to the course and pick things up at the par 3 15. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass. The tee shot left her here on the par 3, now a long one for her second. That's how you salvage a hole. Things were going a little sideways, right? But boom, in the hole from off the green. And that is a welcome par. Maybe the prettiest hole on the golf course, this par 4 16. A plethora of options off the tee. Most end up deciding to see just how close to the green they can get it. Beware, though, of the ever-present bend and dunes pot bunkers, as well as some pretty thick gorse off to the right. And that one a little wayward. It bounds off the fairway and right into the thick rough. The lie is not a friendly one, but still a chance to get on in 2 with a good shot here.
That ball was waving at the hole as it whizzed past.
Yeah, not a great lie, and that's on the green, but with work to do. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, and this doesn't have a lot in it. Might just be slightly uphill with very little break.
That one just gonna sneak on by. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And she's going to hold on here at even par. Feast or famine here on this par 4 17th at 405 yards. There are no good misses off the tee. Left has pot bunkers and thick gorse. Right with a long bunker and the side of a canyon to contend with. Best to just put one right down the middle, but that's easy for me to say. That was close to being good, but it'll hop off the fairway and into the heavy stuff. Back down on the ground to Notah Begay III, and Notah, right in contention at this point. Our featured player looks to me like a no-lose situation, whatever happens.
Well, whatever happens, whether they win or lose, they're going to take away some positives from this, and they're close enough where it's going to be a clear opportunity to come out a victor. But if it doesn't work out in that way, you got to really move away from the event, take some positives, and as an amateur golfer, you have to realize there's a huge future in front of you, and you take these positives and you build on them.
And if it does work out, keep in mind there's a huge payoff as well in the form of that invitation to the Masters at 12. Exemption into the U.S. Open. On to the home hole to wrap up the round here at Bandon Dunes. And after battling to get here, isn't it nice to have a birdie hole to take you to the clubhouse? That's what we have with this 558-yard par 5. Simply avoid the bunkers off the tee, and you should have a good chance to reach this green in two. And that one looked good for a while, but it's going to get gobbled up by that bunker. Looking for a rousing finish, a second out of the sand at 18.
Fairway bunkers on par 5s. A little bit of a roll the dice situation. And that one out through a 1. Now that's going to hurt. That simple chip shot and well off the mark. That hurts.
Pretty good read there. Definitely good speed, and that just skips a foot or so by. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And that's going to drop her back down to even par. Well, Frank, a win would have been nice, but this is all you're looking for, right? Here at Q-Score. Just get in.
That's right. The focus is normally on the people that don't make it, the losers of Q-Score. You know, you had to finish in the top 40, had to get the job done, and that's exactly what we saw. Mission accomplished.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you this showcase of the best young players in the world of golf. From Bay Hill Club and Lodge in Orlando, Florida, it's opening round coverage of the event known as Q School. This promises to be a fun 4 days, a lot of storylines to get to as we check out the early leaderboard. We've got a tie at the top at 3 under par. So let's get you out to the action on the turn as we head to the tee at the par 4 10th. So now she's looking at a tough second here out of the sand. Nah, coming out of the bunker, just couldn't get enough club head on the ball and comes up well short. Gonna have to accelerate through the sand here to give this enough carry. And that ball kind of got away a bit coming out of the bunker, and it is going to roll off onto the fringe. Frank, what in the world happened there?
Brain fade, Rich. I mean, I have no idea what was going through that melon.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. She'll finish that off as that is in for double bogey. And she'll fall now to +5. She's starting this one toward the right.
Didn't need much more from that breeze blowing hard from the right, but it just didn't come in at the end. It managed to hang up in that first cut of rough.
Second shot now from just a foot or two off the fairway.
An awkward little bunker shot, just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
That ball just had a mind of its own there. No way to get it to stop, and it winds up in the water. All right, so drop taken, that will bring up a 5th shot on the way. Oh, man. Boy, it's been one of those days. You think the golf gods are against you. Well, hit the stroke limit on that one. Now to the par 5 12th. Frank, how good of a scoring opportunity is this?
Well, anytime you get a par 5 at Bay Hill, got to take advantage of it.
Frank, 574-yard par 5 scoring opportunity here.
The breeze behind, once again, a reachable par 5. The hardest thing about this hole really is the green. It's raised up a little bit, slopes off on either side.
And this first round not going according to plan. More problems It's a tee shot in the bunker. Just got to get this out to a good number, her second at the par 5. Okay, back in the fairway, but a long ways from the green.
Making 5 here is certainly going to be a task now.
This will be the 4th shot now coming out of the bunker. Oh, kind of bladed that one. Got it out, but it is now in the rough. "14 feet to the hole." Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. Okay, finished off there for double bogey. And that's going to move her down to plus 10. So you look at the card and you see 370 yards, par 4, 13th, and you think, yeah, I'm making birdie here, but then hold on. There's a lot happening. 2 fairway bunkers to the left. There's one to the right. That green with 2 more bunkers and water front and right. And all of a sudden you realize, oh, I get it. It's the number 1 handicap hole. I'll be happy with par here. Yes, a perfect read there. That is in to save par. And that's going to keep her at 10 over. Frank, as we come to the 14th of par 3, what's ahead for the players?
Once again, another tough par 3 coming up. A narrow at the front. It gets a little wider the further you go up this green.
Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
how quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand. And that race is right on by.
19 feet away.
Safely in. It's a bogey here at 14. And she's going to continue that free fall down the leaderboard. We're here at the 15th now, and a big dogleg right on this one. Frank, what's the best route to take to shoot the low number?
You've got to look at that run out down the left side, which is about 320 yards. If you can stay short of that, then that gives you a perfect shot into this green.
Yeah, tried to cut the corner there, but it's not going to work. That is into the fairway bunker here at 15. A lot of distance to carry here for her second out of the bunker. Well, lesson there, I think, is if you find the bunker, you're just asking for trouble, short of the green, and a lot of work to do to salvage par. Oh, that ball releases beautifully, and that is how you do it. Yeah, came out of that one quickly. That was never on mine. Okay, a bogey here at the 15th. And she'll continue to fall down that leaderboard. These 4 days are going to be a grind. That's the nature of Q School. But day one, Frank, it's in the books.
Yeah, day one of... EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you this showcase of the best young players in the world of golf. From Arnie's Place, Bay Hill Club and Lodge in Orlando, today it's second round coverage of Q School. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. Some good names up there, including our leader. Time to head out to the course as we pick things up on the tee at the long par 5 6th. Now, from just under 300 yards, a second from the fairway at the par 5. Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
That's an aggressive layup, really, trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
They need to recheck the yardage after that one. That's on the green, but not a real good shot. This would be a big bonus if it went in, more than likely just trying to get this one close. Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. Safely in for par here at the 6th. And that's going to keep her right where she is. Well, after that beast of a par 5 with all the water, take a sigh of relief and you come to the par 3-7.
It still takes a good tee shot here, though, Rich. Narrow entry, green's 30 yards deep. You still really got to focus on hitting a good shot here.
Looking to splash this softly onto the green. Yeah, that'll do just fine. Had a pretty good run at that, and par should be pretty well within reach. Where was that going? That one in. It is a bogey here at the 7. And she's going to fall even further down that leaderboard. Let's move on to the 8th. And Frank, what's ahead here?
Big par 4, just over 450 yards. Ideally, you want to get it down by that bunker where it's nice and flat, because that second shot, you know what's coming up.
Is starting up the right side. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Digs into the bunker, getting set to play the 3rd shot.
Yeah, look how quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand. And that race is right on by.
Oh, she'll take that one. What a tough putt that was to salvage her par. And she'll remain right where she is. Rounding out the front nine here at Bay Hill, 474-yard par 4. Frank, you've played this hole before. Where are you lining up when you step onto the tee here?
There's an out of bounds all the way down the left side that you have to be cognizant of. But that bunker, 290 yards carries it. And yet again, another hole that favors the long hitter. That was sweet.
That is into one of the 4 bunkers that surround this 9th green.
Safely out of the bunker, but still a little bit of work left. I think you'd like to see that a little closer.
13 feet away.
Good putt there. Back-to-back par is going to keep him at +2. So, Frank, this a very difficult Friday for our featured golfer. Nothing seemed to go right. And this is going to wind up an MC. That's... EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you this showcase of the best young players in the world of golf. From Bay Hill Club and Lodge in Orlando, Florida, it's opening round coverage of the event known as Q School. We've got a full field ready to get rolling on this Thursday as we get a look at the early leaderboard. We've currently got a tie at the top at 5 under par. Frank, 440-yard par 4 11th. You see that number on the card, you think driver. Maybe not. Why?
Yeah, it's imperative you hit the fairway here, Rich. Water obviously in play left, 2 bunkers on the right. This is a second shot hole.
So let's get out to the course as we pick up the action starting at the par 4 11. And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. Down on the course, let's check in with Notah Begay III.
159 yards left to the hole, standing on even par, looking to go under for the day.
Third shot coming up now from the bunker. Oh, and she will not be happy with that, as that is into the water. Okay, so after the drop, this will be her 5th coming up. Yeah, she gets that one to go, though it is for a double bogey. She'll fall now to 2 over par. Frank, the par 5s here at Bay Hill so important. What's the 12th like?
570-odd yards. Tee it high, let it fly.
We move on to Bay Hill's 12th, 574-yard par 5, reachable into for the big hitters. Oh, that is way right.
Errant tee shot here, Rich, but going to have to muscle this one out of the rough. Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. And after the chip from the rough, going to have to get up and down for a double.
Yeah, that's a really good shot. Had a nice upslope to work within the bunker. Always makes it an easier shot, able to take advantage of it. Okay, not taking advantage of that par 5. It's in for a double bogey 7. And that's going to drop her down to 4 over par. So often we talk about needing precision off the tee, and this is how you do it. That is dead center.
Second shot. Good look at the green.
Oh, and you saw that splash there. That is into the hazard. So now, after the drop and the penalty stroke, this is going to be shot number 4 coming up.
11 feet away.
Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet.
Time to move on to the next hole.
Another challenging par 3 here at Bay Hill. It's the 14th, 216 yards, Frank.
It plays uphill, prevailing breeze too, into your face, so normally much longer than its yardage.
The tee shot left her here on the par 3. Now a long one for her second.
A little strong on the chip right there. Certainly not ideal.
Yeah, that's for sure. And that leaves double bogey on the table.
Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, this par 3 shows its teeth. It is a double bogey. And that will not help the cause. So 1 round complete, and Frank, this is such a good field this week. We may see the cream rise to the top come Sunday.
I hope you're right, Rich. This is a great golf course too.